This is KGW News at Sunrise.
The Portland Public Schools teachers strike has entered its second week. Coming up on Sunrise, we take a look at the latest developments as well as some local organizations offering childcare for families as thousands of kids remain out of class.
And it is rainy this morning throughout much of the Northwest. Look at all that green. There's also quite a bit of lightning. It's along the coast near Astoria. In just a moment, Rod will have the forecast as you get ready for your day. Plus.
Two. Board games. Who doesn't like board games? Barbies was a big hit this year.
Which aisle has the oxygen?
Yes, today marks the start of this year's KGW Great Toy Drive, and we kick it off again this year with an oxygen-deficient toy dash. I represented the Sunrise Show, taking on fellow KGW anchors Brittany Falkers and David Mulco to see who could grab the most toys in 2 minutes. The results at 5:15.
Oh, come on, tell us.
I don't want to tell you.
5:15. Okay, all right.
He's a veteran, man.
14 minutes from now, I will tell you who won.
Oh man, we gotta wait.
No, I came in third place last year, so that tells you something.
Score to settle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Chip on your shoulder.
Or maybe I'm just not good at it, and I lost again. Again, 5:15.
Well, I have a lot of headlines. Let's begin with the wind advisory. This is the map lit up from Eugene. This is the Willamette Valley up through Portland, and it does include most of Clark County, Vancouver up into Battleground as well. The main wind threat to me sets up this afternoon into this evening. I don't think this is overly a big deal, but there could be some south wind gusts spike as high as 40 or 45. So if you have some things that get blown around, you might want to put those shelter them before you leave the house today. All right, here's the radar. Again, it's all lit up. Right now, we are not seeing lightning, but over the past handful of hours, tremendous clusters of lightning. Look at all the lightning icons have been near the coast and then moving offshore from Astoria. Some heavier rain in yellow and orange right now, moving up into Washington County. So it's very wet. We've already had reports of ponding of high water on streets. We're at 53 degrees. We've had well over an inch of rain since it started yesterday, 55 at noon, 57 at 5 p.m. There's a thunderstorm threat, and get this, we could have another inch of rain yet to come. Here's Chris.
Rod, this is easily the wettest of our morning commutes that we've had so far this fall with the amount of water on the roads. That said, we're all green on the traffic map, but check this out. From the Rose City Sky Camera, you can see lots of ponding out there. This is I-5 and I-84. There's the cars making that westbound transition from 84 to I-5 south. You can see the vapor trails coming off the car out on the west side. This is Highway 26 at 217. And one more check here. Again, just tons of road spray and standing water out there. But so far, guys, no crashes and no unexpected delays on the freeways.
All right, more from Chris and Rod coming up here in a few minutes. But right now, our top story this morning. Portland Public School teachers will hit the picket lines again today after the teachers union and the school district failed to reach a deal over the weekend. Now, bargaining is expected to continue this afternoon, but no new contract yet. Means no school again today for tens of thousands of Portland students.
And with no classes, families are relying on local organizations and nonprofits for child care. KGW's Ashley Grams has the details.
For some Portland students, this November feels more like summer vacation.
Well, we have 45,000 kids right now that are out of school.
People were starting to ask if we had kind of an option for daycare.
Day camps are popping up across the metro area, giving students who are out of school due to the strike a place to go.
I think a lot of parents were pretty shocked that the strike went through, and I think there's a little bit of scrambling going on.
Eric Carlson is the director of Electronic Music Club. The group normally meets with students in over a dozen schools after class. But once the teacher strike started, the district closed schools and the club had to find another place to meet.
Thankfully, we've had a really great relationship with Unity of Portland, the church that's up the street, and we've done summer camps there before.
Vibe of Portland did the same thing, stepping in to offer day camps for PPS students.
Tomorrow, we've got a full day of 9 to 4 art camps for kids that aren't going to be in school.
Both Carlson and Markham say it's important for local organizations to support families.
There's such a need for it. I mean, we're helping out our community. So many parents have to go to work and suddenly they're without childcare.
It helps provide a little sense of continuity for children while this is kind of an uncertain and strange time for them.
You can find a list of day camps and childcare options at kgw.com. In Portland, I'm Ashley Grams, KGW News.
And stay with us for continuing coverage of the PPS teacher strike. We will update you as soon as we learn more about negotiations this afternoon. You can look for the latest on air on KGW.com and on KGW Plus.
Yamhill County workers will be back on the picket line today ahead of another bargaining session tomorrow. Workers have been on strike since Friday over what they're calling unfair wages. Many of them say they're not able to afford housing in Yamhill County, and some say they qualify for government assistance because of their income. The county says the union has not provided data to support their demands and offered two options to the union last week. The union did not accept either. The county says in the meantime, it is working on plans to limit impacts to critical services.
Portland police are investigating a shooting in North Portland that left one woman dead in the Cathedral Park neighborhood. Police responded to this shooting call around 5:30 yesterday morning at North Crawford Street and Alta Avenue. Officers found the woman dead when they arrived. So far, no arrests have been made. This is Portland's 60th homicide this year.
We reached out to TriMet after another deadly accident over the weekend where a MAX train hit and killed two people. We wanted to know how many incidents like the one on Saturday there have been. So far, TriMet has not responded with an answer, but here's what we do know. The situation started with a single car crash on I-84. A piece of the car flew over a barrier near Northeast 28th, and authorities say the people in the car walked into a TriMet restricted area to retrieve it. That's when investigators say they were hit and killed by a MAX train. Anyone who saw what happened should call 311 and ask to be connected to PPB's Traffic Investigation Unit.
Over the weekend, Portland State celebrated the grand opening of its Dreamer Resource Center. It's been 6 years in the making, led by both faculty and Dream PSU. That is a student group founded in 2017. The new space will provide support for students who have all sorts of immigration backgrounds and identities, whether they're undocumented, fall under the federal DACA policy, or have mixed status.
There is a place at PSU for everyone, especially those who have been underserved and traditionally excluded from higher education.
In addition to a computer lab, the Resource Center will also offer scholarships, professional development workshops, and one-on-one counseling.
All right, before we get to Rod Hill, take a look at this. There was a lot of rain around the area over the weekend. I'm sure you all know about that. Some heavy downpours throughout the afternoon and evening on Sunday. So this is a look at the intersection of Southwest 17th and Jefferson in the Goose Hollow neighborhood of Portland. Lots of water there. You can see some of the cars and trucks making their way through all that water. Right there, right in front of one of your favorite spots.
Blue
Star Donuts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I walk
Oh,
down
yeah.
there and get myself, they have a latte cappuccino machine I go down there and get.
There you go. You need to clean out those storm grates.
Yeah, no, I
know,
saw
right?
some workers doing that,
Yeah.
you know, just.
It's the season, that's for sure.
So an inch of rain fell yesterday, more or less, and with the rain coming today, we'll go over 4 inches for the month of November. It's only the 6th day.
Wow.
I was going to say, I didn't know if you meant
a
to
normal
say November.
Normal November does about 5.5 inches. So we are on track to have a whopper of a wet November, which is good news overall. Here's a look at the wind advisory. I talked about this earlier in the show. This is up and down I-5 from Eugene up into Vancouver. We're talking about the potential for some south wind gusts, mainly this afternoon in the valley, spiking around 40 miles per hour. So this is our model at 11 o'clock this morning, showing noticeable south breezes. We'll see noticeable south breezes all day. This shows a spike in Newport of 41. There's Salem 33, Portland 27. Then I'll play it into the afternoon. Here we are around 4 o'clock. There's a 36 mile per hour wind gust in Portland, still gusting in Newport. And then even this evening, still going on. There's 21 in Salem, 34 in Portland. So this is not a wind storm, but it is noticeably going to be a fairly windy day. And if we get those gusts hitting 40 to 45, that can cause some issues. And of course, blow the trash cans around and so forth and so on. All right, there's the big low, kind of the engine driving all of this. And this low has been responsible for just clusters and clusters of lightning strikes along the coast and especially up offshore from Astoria. Nothing being detected at this exact second. Here's the heaviest rain pocket inland right now. Here's Hillsborough. So you're about ready to see your rain rates pick up. We've got heavy rain coming off of the Coast Range where you see those yellow and orange areas. Futurecast, not steady rain all of the day, but Numerous downpours coming and going. Look at this, 2:30 this afternoon. There's a thunderstorm threat as well. Still 8:30 tonight. Heavy rain pockets coming and going, even overnight tonight. Now, once we get into tomorrow, morning showers will end during the day and will calm down, and we'll open up some sun breaks. Portland right now sitting at a temperature of 53. Saw how cloudy it is with the rain coming down. It's generally 50s here on the west side and out through the Gores. The Dow sitting at 50, 40s out across eastern Oregon. 7-day forecast. The heavy rain, the thunderstorm threat, the wind advisory today. Temps in the 50s. Showers in tomorrow. A calming day. We're dry tomorrow night. We're dry Wednesday. We're dry Thursday morning. Then rain picks up, and then we've got more rain at times into the weekend. Be aware, especially before the sun comes up, those high water spots can catch you by surprise and they can be hazardous. Back to you.
All right, Rob, thank you.